The CAS, pre-CAS, and credibility interviews is an integral part of the UK student visa application process. It is conducted by the UK Visas and Immigration to assess the credibility of a student and their intention to study in the UK. The interview aims to verify the information provided in the visa application, ensure compliance with the immigration rules, and determine if the student is a genuine student. I've been conducting these mock CAS interviews, which has an overwhelming positive feedback from the students with over 95% passing rate. I'm sure you don't want to miss out on the opportunity. To join similar mock interviews, I have added the link in the description below. Let's enjoy the latest recorded mock interview. Thank you very much for joining in. Can you confirm your name and date of birth, please?
Sure. My name is Elhamuddin Yousafzai, and my birth is 24 June.
Why do you want to study in the UK?
Uh, I choose UK for various reasons. UK has a very good in the providing top class education in the field of science and technology. Also, the UK degree is well valued all around the world. Uh, Second, in the UK is a multi, and there are many people from different countries studying in the UK. In addition, being in a multicultural country and in environment enhance my social skill with and personality along with my modern knowledge. As well, with this, the UK is culturally rich, English speaking, and safe country with a friendly and helpful. Therefore, I choose to pursue my master in UK. And I must say I choose to study in the UK rather other countries because the master course duration is typically 1 year and the tuition fees are lower compared to the other English country like USA, Australia, Canada, and some other countries. This way, I choose the UK because I can save both my money and time. Furthermore, the UK is closer to my home country than USA, Australia, and Canada, to which I can easily travel.
Thank you very much. What is the course you have been accepted for and why did you choose it?
Uh, I choose MSc Computing Computer Network Engineering for several reasons. First, this course is relevant to my studies, that is Bachelor in Computer Networking and Communication. I already studied computer network previously in my bachelor. And second, I choose this course because it is also relevant to my work experience, professional work experience. After completing my study, I work as an IT support and I got valuable experience in the field of networking. Therefore, I choose this course. And thirdly, the computer network engineers professional are in huge demand, and it is one of the most emerging and growing fields now. And as we can see, there is too much need for network engineer in telecommunication companies, banks, hospital, and the media. Therefore, I decided to pursue my master degree in this field and choose course in order to rise the level of my knowledge. As well, I must say it offers specific course module like modern computer architecture, computer network, internet security that are relevant to my future planning. As I want to become a computer network professional engineer, this course provides me all the skills and knowledge required for that job.
Thank you very much. How did you choose the education institution you will be studying at?
Yes, I choose this the for important issue. The first and main reason I choose this university is providing my favorite course, which is MSc in Computing Science. And after that, I choose the University of Northampton because it has a strong reputation for its academic programs, particularly in my field of study. And another reason the University of Northampton is in the top 100 university in the UK according to the Complete University Guide ranking, and it ranks 98 98th position in 2023. As well, in 2012, it got the title of change maker because of its value in social impact in society, and it shows that it can be a suitable university for the promotion of master. As well, the another reason for choosing of University of Northampton is the service and facilities offer, like library hub, where a student can study and meet the senior student as well the professor of university. There, computer lab, where students will benefit from access around to 150 in PC and Linux workstation with without any time limits. Another, they have a good archive where the record document made of university are freely accessible. In addition, having a great place to exercise, and it is on campus such as cafes, restaurants, and convention store. I think my internet is unsuitable. Is it okay?
No, it's okay. It's yeah, it's audible. No, yeah, there are some issues, but it's okay.
Okay,
Carry on.
okay. And one more reason that was important for me, the location of Northampton University. It is located in Northamptonshire, which has a beautiful place and happening place, and it's vibrant and welcoming place for international students. And another reason that I got good feedback from students of university, as I discover a lot about of this university by myself. I also talk to the students who are studying at the University of Northampton, and they give me good feedback about the quality of education, teaching method, and a lot more. Therefore, I decide to pursue my master in computer network engineering at the University of Northampton, which will provide me with a great future.
Thank you very much. What are your plans after completing your studies in the UK?
Yes, my first and foremost plan for my career is to complete my master's degree in network engineering with outstanding academic result. After completing my master's degree, I plan to return to my home country, Afghanistan, because I have family here and money responsibility toward them. And then I believe my international degree and experience will open up my job opportunity here for me as a network engineer. I aspire to work for a large telecom companies or banks so that I can fulfill my responsibility toward the community in my country.
Thank you. How does this course align with your academic background or previous education?
Yes, this course is directly relevant to my previous study, as I am going to study the modules in this course, like database, internet security, modern computer architecture. I already studied this module in my bachelor's. And as well, after graduation from my bachelor's, I start working as an IT support in one of the big construction company in Afghanistan. Still, I am working here. Then I can say it's directly related to my previous studies and work experience.
How would you finance your studies in the UK?
I will finance by myself, and also my family, especially my father and brother, will support me during study in the UK. As I have a job which provide me a good salary of about $700, it become 8,400 annual, and my monthly expense is about 200 and about 500, and I already saved about 15,000 dollars, which I will expense on my education. Besides this, my father will support me during my study in the UK, and he has a janitor fixing company which has contracted with many companies in fixing of janitor and maintenance of janitor in Afghanistan. I can say he has two big contracts with UNICEF and Exalat Telecom as well. And his monthly income is about to $3,000. And this $3,000 will be divided between 2% as he has a partner. He will be support me.
Right. So, what are your study and time management strategies to ensure academic successes in the UK?
Yes, my time management.
Yes, please. So, how would you manage your time between your study? Yeah, how would you manage your time to study in the UK?
Okay, I will manage my time by studying. Uh, as in the UK, I how much I have information. Sorry, sir, you are talking about work of in the UK or?
So, what are your study and time management strategies to ensure academic success? How would you ensure you had the outcome, what your intentions is? So, how would you manage your time here in the UK?
Mm, Sorry, I didn't know about your these questions. Could you please ask me this question in another way?
Yeah, so how would you effectively manage your time because you will be on your own here in the UK? So
Yes.
it's not just about the study. You need to manage yourself here with all the other basically living as well. So how would you manage your living along with the studies? I mean, to get the successful outcome from the academics.
Uh, okay, mm, about accommodation, I will tell you about academic accommodations.
No, sorry. It's going in the wrong direction. It's okay. I'm gonna skip this question. I'm gonna move forward. How do you plan to overcome any potential language barrier while studying in the UK?
Sorry, sir, I didn't know about this question.
So it's about English is not your first language. In the UK, you're gonna speak
Yes,
English and to manage your
yes,
academics as well. So how
yes.
would you overcome that potential language barrier in the UK?
Okay, sir. As you know better, the a lot of communication in UK is in English. My English is I can communicate in English good, not bad, and therefore I will not face with any problem in UK with language potential.
Okay, are you familiar with the immigration rules and regulations of the UK?
Yes, sir. I will know the immigration rules of UK. The students responsible, including attendance class, submitting assignment, appearing in exam, and following the university, as well UK rules regulation.
Can you explain any gaps in your education or work history?
Okay, sir. I must say, uh, after I complete my bachelor's in computer network and communication, simultaneously I start a job in my field, and I already involved in my this field, and I can say there is not a lot of gap. This job was my lesson in study and also work for me.
Thank you. Have you researched the city or location where your education institution is situated?
Yes, sir. The University of Northampton is located in Northampton Waterside Campus, University Drive, Northampton, and N1 5PH.
Do you know how long is your course?
Yes, the course I'm going to study will last for 1 year and start in September.
And what is your tuition fee for the academic year?
The tuition fees of course I'm going to study totally about 16,500 GBP, but the university gave me 10% scholarship or discount. Now it is about 14,850 GBP.
Thank you very much. Where you will be staying while you're studying in the UK?
Sir, as I shortlisted the university hall for accommodation and living, after I am getting my CAS or visa, I will book my accommodation. I will live in a university hall.
Thank you very much. That's all I have to ask. Is there any questions for me? Thank you, brother. Overall, it's pretty much there, I should say, Ilham. All you need is a bit of a more grip on the questions. I mean, you need to listen carefully when the question is asked. So you need to be really up to the point, actually understand the question. I mean, the first and foremost,
Okay.
I think about your internet. So ensure you find a place where you get the better sort of service here for the interview. Because yeah, if there's any disturbance, it's going to keep you in the
Okay.
pressure as well. Obviously, if it's your final interview at that stage, so make sure you choose the right spot actually for the interview. That's the first and foremost important factor there. Apart from that, your preparation, I should say, is pretty much there, but it's still, I would suggest, yeah, you need a few more sort of practices. As I said, I mean, I'll share those questions and with answers as well, the PDF. So what I would suggest, don't go into too much detail. I mean, when the question is there, so I think you can wrap up the answers within 2 to 3 sentences. I mean, that will make your life a lot easier as well. I will go through specific a few question. Obviously, I will just realize, I mean, where you could have done a lot better. Um, one of the question I asked, what are your study and time management strategies to ensure academic success? So what it means actually, obviously, when you come to the UK, you're gonna actually manage your time between your studies, between all other sort of activities as well. You're living in a sense. You're gonna live by on your own. So how you would manage actually that time? So you could simply answer to ensure academic success. I have developed effective study and time management strategies. I will prioritize my tasks, create a detailed study schedule, and set specific goals for each day. So, I mean, that is good enough, basically. So, what it tells actually the interviewer that you already thought about, yeah, how would you manage your time? So, simple in a couple of sentences, you can grab actually that response there. The other question was, how do you plan to overcome any potential language barrier while studying in the UK? So this question was more relevant to your, like, I mean, you mentioned you already done TOEFL, basically, yeah, for these studies as well. So you could completely, yeah, revamp your responses. If yeah, I'm confident in my English language proficiency as I've taken language proficiency test as a TOEFL, which demonstrate my ability to communicate effectively in English. So that's how you could respond. Another question was, are you familiar with the immigration rules and regulations? So it was more about, yeah, what is the actually responsibility as a student a member, as a student immigrant in the UK? So the answers could be, yes, I'm familiar with the immigration rules and regulations of the UK. I've researched the visa requirements, condition, and responsibilities for the international students. and I understand the importance of compliance with these regulations. So simply, you could say, yeah, I'm allowed as a student, I'm allowed to work only 20 hours, not beyond that, and I'll ensure to abide by these rules. So this was more about, yeah, how would you ensure whether you know about the rules and regulation whilst you are here as a student in the UK? I think these was three, four sort of questions I found you could have done slightly better. In terms of your English proficiency, I would say, yeah, that is good enough actually to start with your course. So I'm sure, yeah, there shouldn't be any issues from that front. So your proficiency is there. I'm sure you can communicate well. It's more about when the question is being asked, you need to listen to the question carefully and just respond specific to that question, basically. What I'm trying to say, like, I mean, I asked about the yeah, language barrier. So that means basically how would you manage? Obviously, English is not your first language. How would you manage actually to communicate in the UK? كم زي سره تعلق لري الهامدينة
افغانستان کابل.
کابل کې نو سبق د کابل کې ویل کې پاکستان کې
سبق مې کابل کې ویلی ده، البته ننګرهار کې، ننګرهار یونیورسيټي کې.
ها ماشاءالله ته د ما پلانې سټوډنټ ښه په افغانستان نه ډېر خوشحال شوم تا چې میسج وکړو نو زه پوه شوم چې هغه د افغانستان نه دی دا 093 دغه نه چې رالو که نه میسج دا خو د افغانستان دی. نو څه پلان دی الهام الدین پلانینګ څه دی ته ما ته خپل پلان ووایه چې لکه تاسو سټډي کړی دی او څه پلان دی کله راځې دلته څه کې د اډمیشن کړی دی؟
اوس ما هغه کړی اډمیشن مې اخیستی انکنډیشنل آفر د یونیورسيټي اف نارتمپټن نه ایم ایس سی کمپیوټینګ کمپیوټر نیټورک انجینرینګ کې او انکنډیشنل آفر لرم. دوشنبه ورځ د یو کې په ټایم 15 بجې هغه لرم انټرویو لرم هغوی سره کریډیبلټي انټرویو دی البته.
صحیح. نو تا ته ما هغه بوکلیټ دغه در کړی دی که نه نو هغې کې کوسچن ډېر ډیټیل کې دي خو که تا لږ غور کړی نو اخر کې چې دی نو ما هغه کوسچن دوباره بیا ما دغه کړی دي نو هغه لږ شورټ آنسر دي که نه شورټ آنسر دي نو هغه مور دین انف دی که ته صرف هغه بالکل دغه کې که نه یاد کړې نو انشاءالله دومره څه دغه بني. خو جنرally the مقصد صرف دا دی که نه چې as long you know about your university, about your course, about your finances, how you're going to support yourself in the UK. No, that is good enough actually to clear your interview. Obviously, English is must basically. You need to show that you know English. I mean, quite like a normal. You can speak English. I'm not sure. تا دغه کړی د IELTS ته کړی دی که نه بغیر IELTS باندې دغه ټرای کې؟
نه ما ټافل کړی.
ټوفل دې کړی دی ماشاءالله. ښه نو د انټرویو فارمیټ دا دی الهام الدین چې زه به هماغه کوسچنې به زه تا نه اوس دغه کومه about serious in a serious way او زه تا جج کوم که نه چې لکه ته کوم stage کې no obviously I mean when I hear your responses then I can give you feedback as well how to improve. And inshallah, yeah, by end of the session, you'll be ready. And also you have that booklet as well with yourself. So you can actually revise your answers there as well. So if that's okay, so we can get on and make it a bit formal, if that's okay. Inshallah, pass bashi, daga de yosu zala practice oka. Au daga guide چې دی کنه دغه کې هغه ما ډېر ډیټیل کې شروع کوسچن چې دي نو هغه ما ډېر ډیټیل کې responses لیکلي دي که نه هغې نه 2 to 3 bullet points بس والا صرف 2 to 3 bullet points هغه more than sufficient to respond. And as I said earlier, I mean the main purpose of these these interviews is to ensure you're a genuine student. I mean that's all it is. So obviously you need to know about your course, about your finances, where you're going to study, and basically where your university is. I mean these are the basic. Obviously you are a genuine student, so you should know them anyway. So if you're a genuine student, so there's no pressure at all. I mean just need to ensure you know about your course, about your content. I mean that's all it needs, and I'm sure inshallah you will do well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It was a pleasure speaking to you. Ilhamuddin, and wishing you all the best. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you so much.